Hello, Philip. Welcome to the program and welcome to New Zealand.
Thank you.
Now, you have a very interesting connection to Colleen Redit herself. Can you tell us a bit about that? How did that come about?
It was about 14 years back. I came to Chennai, which is earlier known as Madras, to do my accountancy course and the place where I was doing the accountancy course, that was a place CMCT's accounts was audited. And I met the treasurer at that time, one Mr. David, who is with the Lord right now. And after my training got over, I met him on the road. He just casually asked me, Philip, would you come to CMCT for a few months to train somebody in accounts? So I just went over there and just for a few months. But the work that was done through CMCT has really attracted me a lot. The work among the orphans, among the widows, among the poorest of the poor. And that was a place I have really seen the poorest of the poor. And also Colleen's life has really inspired me a lot. When she came down from this beautiful land of New Zealand for we people in India, why can't we stand with her in the ministry that she is doing for the Lord in India? So that was a great challenge for me, and I slowly get involved with the work. Later I got married with one of girls she has brought up in her family. Her name is Carolyn, and we have 2 kids now. So she's my mother-in-law, she's my employer, and also she's my spiritual mother. To be very honest, I was a man with very few words. I was an accountant, so I was working with figures actually. One day she called me into a room and she said, Philip, I'm going to put you down for taking devotions in the morning. We have every day morning an hour of devotion, praising God, and somebody shares from the Word of God. And I was really shocked when she said that she's going to put me down for taking devotion. I said, I'm an accountant. It's going to be very difficult for me. It is better that you find out somebody else. But she was very firm. She said that you have to do it. And I know today that beginning has really made me to grow in the Lord, to study the Word of God. It was the beginning of my spiritual journey. So to carry the good news to people, that is my greatest joy, greatest desire and my vision. And to stand with Colleen, to be an encouragement, to be a support for her in the ministry of CMCT.
And CMCT's journey in India began around 30 years ago when Colleen first started it?
Yes. Colleen had a calling from God at the age of 13, and she came to India in 1964 when she was 24 years old. She started with initially with learning the local language which is called Tamil. And then she started moving around the girls and women in the slum. And that is where she found many of these teenage girls are just waiting for an arranged marriage, sitting back at home without any job or without any hope about their future. So she had a burden for them. She opened her car garage and she invited these girls to and taught them handicrafts. God has honored her faith. God was faithful, and it started growing. And now it's an organization with 24 various departments and more than 400 staff working.
How would people have reacted to her? I'd imagine there wouldn't be that many foreign European women living in the area.
Oh, that would be probably right, because I used to heard from her that she has faced a lot of challenges. And it is also not a culture in India that a lady should come forward and to take all these challenges to start a ministry. She looked to God in faith, and God was her all the time, and God has really honored her faith. The motto for her is, where there is no vision, the people perish. And even the Hindus or other people come to us, we welcome them, but we share the gospel also with them. We show the love of Jesus. Through our lives, we show the love of Jesus to them.
Philip, could you tell us about the different ministries under CMCT?
Yes, we have a school, which is a free educational institution where we educate more than 1,100 children from the slum. We also have a hospital where we give free treatment for the patients from the slum who could not afford the hospital outside. And we also have a fairly big social service department, under which we have a soup kitchen ministry where we give hot meal for elderly people in the slum. And we do have a ministry in a tsunami-affected village called Chinnakupam. We also have a ministry among the lepers, which is a village far away from the city called Alambakam, where we do rehabilitation work with them. We also have a ministry among the HIV and AIDS patient, which is one of the fast-growing ministry in CMCT at present. Also, we have an orphanage for girls, and around 250 are living in there. Also, we have a handicraft center where more than 100 ladies are working. They are from rural villages, but when they come to us, they may not be even knowing to thread a needle, but now they have been trained. They are doing some beautiful handicrafts which has been sold all around the world. And we also have a screen printing department for boys who have dropped out from their schools because of poverty, and we take them, we train them, and they are doing some beautiful work. And also we have a vocational training course for those boys who have either failed in the government examination or stopped their education because of poverty. We give them a technical course, and they are gone for jobs in the different parts of the city. And we also have work among the youngsters, young girls and boys in the city, and we are it's called as Every Girls, Boys and Rally, and we reach about more than 1,500 girls and boys in the city every fortnight through this ministry.
And what's your vision for the future of the mission?
My desire is to share the love of Jesus, what I have experienced, and we follow what God has planned. It's a God's ministry. It is not man's ministry. So God decided, and we just carry out what He wants us to do in today and in the future.
It's been great talking to you, Philip. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And it was nice to speak to you and to be here. Thank you.